What is the other gospel that Paul warned us about in Galatians 1:8? There he writes, "But even if we or an angel from heaven should preach a gospel other than the one we preach to you, let them be under God's curse." Paul's warning about an angel from heaven leads some to believe that he was prophesying about current false religions like the LDS Church or the Mormons and Islam. The reason so is because the founder of the Mormon Church, Joseph Smith, said that in 1823 an angel named Moroni appeared to him and revealed the location of golden plates containing new scripture. And then when it comes to Islam, it teaches that the angel Gabriel or Jibril appeared to Muhammad beginning around AD 610 and dictated the Quran to him over roughly 23 years. Well, while Galatians 1:8 could be expanded to encompass those religious beliefs, I believe Paul was exaggerating for effect to bring attention to something that the Galatians themselves were dealing with. The false gospel Paul was warning about is the mixing of law and grace. Verses 6 and 7 of Galatians 1 talk about deserting the one who called you to live in the grace of Christ, and people throwing them into confusion by trying to pervert the gospel of Christ. And then in verse 8, he talks about letting those people be under God's curse. Galatians 3:10 says, "For all who rely on the works of the law are under a curse, as it is written, cursed is everyone who does not continue to do everything written in the book of the law." And then if we just go a few verses later, it says in Galatians 3:13, "Christ redeemed us from the curse of the law by becoming a curse for us. For it is written, cursed is everyone who is hung on a pole." The law is a curse because the law makes sin your master. That's Romans 6:14. The law brings wrath. Romans 4:15. The law demands perfect obedience. That's James 2:10. The law is a ministry of condemnation and death. That's 2 Corinthians 3:7-9. The law is the power of sin. That's 1 Corinthians 15:56. And the law makes nothing perfect. That's Hebrews 7:19. And that's just a small amount of what the law does that is makes it a curse. So what Paul wants you to do is not to fall for anybody who's teaching you a false gospel that you have to add works to your faith. Christians live by faith, not by works. The law was given to lead people to Christ. It was not given to show Christians how to live.